Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm your host, Dizzy McNatural, aka Tommy, just Tommy. And with today's video, Xbox decided to drop a bombshell on people and raise their console prices and later this year, their first party titles. So let's jump into it, shall we?
I'm stronger, I'm smarter, I'm better. I am better.
First of all, Xbox, what are we doing? What are you actually doing? Do you not? How do you see things, Xbox, not be in your favor so much and try to clean up your image with the consumers of your video games and consoles, and then you go and do something so stupid like this? Oh, it's the way the industry is going, and it doesn't have to. A big reason is because a lot of this stuff is digital. A lot of the video games, that's the preferred way to purchase games now, is digital. Why is the physical release is getting smaller and smaller? Why do they cost more than older games we were dependent on physical? What's going on? The cost of video games, the pricing of video games, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear any of that. Because to be fair, I don't think that's true. And with the way that the layoffs are going throughout the whole gaming industry, what are we doing? It's really just these corporations, Microsoft, Sony, Nintendo, Apple, Google. All these corporations are run by greedy, self-centered, selfish individuals. That's really what it comes down to. They don't care whether you have money to put food on your table. They don't care about that. You know what they care about? They care about getting every last little dime out of you. That's what they care about. Now, fortunately, Xbox has Game Pass, and their first-party titles go day and date in Game Pass into their service, which is nice. But for people who actually like to buy the video games and have them, sorry, this is no excuse. I didn't like it when PlayStation raised the price to $70. I didn't like it when Nintendo raised their price to $80. Microsoft, what are we doing? You could literally be the standout company by not doing dumb things like this. You just reported that you had record-breaking profits, and then you go do some dumb stuff like this. It's like the people that run these companies are out of touch. They really are. And every company takes turns doing it. Every single one of them. Having the ball. Things are looking okay for consumers, and then they go, you're too comfortable with things going your way. We need another yacht, so we're going to raise everything up. Xbox comes out and says, hey, we're not in a race with Sony anymore with our hardware. We clearly lost. There's no catching up to them. We're not making a mid-gen refresh. We're just going to focus on next generation. And what does Sony do? Instead of going, hey, I appreciate my user bases. You know, these are some things that we're going to do with our service to more incentivize you guys to purchase our PlayStation Premium. What do? We're going to make a new console, and we're going to call it the Pro, and we're going to charge you $700 for it. Huh? How is... It don't make no sense for consumers. It makes a lot of sense for the business. Get your bag. That's what you corporations have been doing. You corpos have been doing it for generations, and it's not going to stop now. This surprises me because it's right out of left field. Eventually, this stuff does happen. But there's really no reason for this at all. No reason at all. Man, all I know is this. I don't have to read the article. You can read it. You can see the price, and I don't care about none of this justifies the price increases for any of this stuff. This is an L for Xbox right now. They had a good thing going with their, release of a couple games just recently on Game Pass. We got Doom coming out here soon. And now we just dropped the ball because, here we go with the price increases. So, but yeah, this is disappointing, man. I hate to see this. I think everyone hates to see this. And, you have idiots who try to justify this and, There's going to be people that pay this. They bend the knee and they're going to pay this, and it's ridiculous. They're going to accept this, and you know, it's mind-blowing that people try to really justify this stuff. And I think it really comes down to purchase bias or brand loyalty or whatever you want to call it, because you know, when you spend this kind of money on a console or some sort of hardware, people will take up arms and argue with people on the internet about their purchase because they need to justify spending that kind of money on their purchase because they tie their purchase to their emotions. And that's why you see a lot of these fanboy wars or console wars still going on to this day, especially over on X. And, you know, it's just disappointing to see this when it comes to prices. So I know for me, it'll be very little brand new things that I'm purchasing. I mean, it's not like I don't buy hardware. Like, come on now. This is my second PlayStation Portal. The first one was They introduced the cloud streaming. So I was like, I'm going to get the new black one that comes out, and I'm going to see how the cloud streaming and everything works. And it's funny enough, the cloud streaming on the Portal, to me, in my experiences, work better in performance than the remote player, which is what it's made for. It's just, I don't know, it's kind of crazy, but yeah, I'm not happy about it. And if you're a consumer, you're a video game player, you shouldn't be happy about this at all either. And you shouldn't be happy about any company raising any prices, especially when there's nothing to justify this. So you guys let me know what you think down below in the comments section. If you like the video, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy my content. But as always, it has been your boy. It's been real, and I am out. Later.